back, and the Saints are going to recover back there. Salea works it up ahead, down the sideline. Saints with it, had it. Ball, I think, went out, and as it comes back in, who's going to have it here? Jaden Gutierrez had it for a moment. As hopefully for the moment we got our video issues ironed out, and hopefully we can. Okay, Daniel's let me know that we are recording the game as well, so if all else, we will be able to post the recording of the game after the fact, and you can go back and watch it. If you're trying to watch it live and you're having some issues watching it, Gutierrez with the ball. Gutierrez going up front, in front to Mata. Mata dribbles along the, I almost said the baseline. I'm going basketball here. I get in basketball mode sometimes with soccer, as Mata is going to bring it out. Gutierrez centers it up for Godinez. Now back near side Mata. On the Guzman, back to Mata, and he's going to fire from the side. It goes just wide of the goal.
That's a pretty good cross. Anytime it goes that low on the ground from one side of the goal post to the other one, and you don't have another blue jersey there to put it in, that's just a great cross. Someone should have been there.
So, Overton County kicks it upfield, but no one there but a Saint. And the Saints gets Ariano. And now's a little scrum going over on the far sideline. Saints trying to center up for another opportunity on goal here. And that almost a shot attempt just about blocked. Jeremy Garza, I believe 27, is out, as we've seen some subs check into this game, as we're down to 7:35 left in the first half.
Again, Overton County's putting a lot of people back in that defensive, that scoring box. It's almost like you have to kick through a wall.
Yep. And the ball goes out. Overton County will throw in here, and we'll see some more Saints checking in. 32 is Lennon Salas back in, and 24, I believe, is Harley Paris. As we will see Jaden Gutierrez check out, and who else is coming out? Number 12, that's John Mariquin, who's.
We've been over 6 minutes without a goal.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. It has been a while. And it will be Overton County trying to move the ball up the field. Working the far sideline there with Levi Wiley. And ball is going to be taken. Saints will come away as getting in there. Guerra able to break it up. Work it upfield a little bit. And Overton County says, nah, we're going to play it on our end for a bit, and ball comes over to Coach Noakes.
Easily handles that out-of-bounds ball.
Coach, how many years has he been here now? We
need to ask.
We do need to
really
ask.
Don't know.
He's been a while. Been a while since he's been here. Coach Cam Lester, of course. He's got a good staff. And
Mott and Godinez have just checked out.
Soto will inbound the ball.
That's something else a little strange about soccer. If the ball goes out and it's going to be a Saints throw-in, they're the only ones that can sub.
Yeah.
The Saints cannot sub when it's going to be a Livingston throw-in.
Right.
Now, Livingston can bring in a player as they did then if the Saints are going to.
Notice that Desirena is back in on the field for the Saints. All over Garza controlling over on the far side of the field. Saints, by the way, in case you're kind of not following along, we mentioned blue earlier. Saints are wearing blue today. Livingston's in white jerseys. So you probably know who's who by now by all the goals that the Saints have scored. And Giovanni trying to roll another one there, but the keeper is going to be able to fall on top of that. So Cade Foster will make a stop.
Aiden Hoover putting some defensive pressure on the backside of Desirena.
And the ball upfield for Overton County, Troy Childers. Works it upfield, and it's going to be kicked out. Overton County will maintain possession as Ariano boots it out.
That's the safest defensive play that you can make instead of, having to sprint back for the ball that a forward may be faster than you are. Just tap it out of bounds.
And there's a shot going toward the goal. That's going to be wide as Overton County trying to make a little noise here. Going to fire it just wide. Is for the Saints. Number 13, Dekalb Hadley will check in. And looks like 26, Irvin Ariano will check out. Still 4:15 left until the intermission. 6-1 is the score. Saints with 5 goals from Giovanni Desarena. Juan Guzman has a goal. And Graff has a goal for Overton County. Saints have been pretty well in command. Here's Giovanni, and he's going to race out in front of the defender. Ball gets a little wide, but he's able to track it down, then we'll lose it. A little bumping in the middle of the field.
You just thought he lost it.
Yeah, well, Overton County takes it again. Gage Ledbetter, and we get a whistle. Did we get a whistle?
We get a handball.
Okay.
And there's some times where you'll get an official that will let that go because there's absolutely nothing the defender could have done other than, I mean, the ball hit him. He didn't try to stop the ball by using his hands.
Right.
And there's some like this time that regardless, they're going to call it.
Overton County with it momentarily, but the Saints putting some pressure on the defensive side of the field. Ball rolls toward the goal, out of play. And the keeper, Bain, he'll over there get a heat. Not in any big hurry here. It doesn't seem like it's.
It may have gone off of a Saint.
Did it?
It did. There's a corner.
It's going to be a corner kick here.
Corner's going to be set up if the ball goes past that end line and it hit off one of the defenders.
Hoover on the corner kick, and it hits, looked like it hit the back of the net. And we'll go out, and the Saints will have it back. This will be Guzman way back.
So when the offense kicks it beyond that end line, that becomes a goal kick. And a lot of times teams are going to have someone else other than the goalkeeper drive it off the ground.
Well, I hear the national anthem somewhere. I think they're playing some baseball next door. A Little League going on tonight, or youth baseball, Little League. We still call it Little League. It's old habits die hard. And there's some softball going on at Danny Bond Field as the district tournament gets underway. Tigerettes will not play today. They will await White County Upperman winner and will play tomorrow, is my understanding.
Foul against Troy Childers. And this is one thing that I would change about soccer. Childers can foul as much as he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Until they give him a yellow card or then a second yellow card. He can. I think it should be like basketball. You get 5 of those. We're going to mark down when you get a foul.
Yeah.
Because some of these guys in a game like this, it's going to get out of hand. He's going to get a little chip on his shoulder.
We're down to 90 seconds left, and as you mentioned, it's been a little while since the Saints. Well, either team has scored really, but I think as long as the Saints have gone without scoring a goal.
It's been about 10 minutes since anyone has scored.
And the Saints working on the far side. Guzman pass out toward midfield. Now will direct it to Salas in the center of the field. Overton County will try to get it out of there, but the Saints again will take it with Salea. Salea in control. Salea over near the sideline to Salas. Center back up, and that inadvertently hit Guzman in the side of the head. He'll say he did it on purpose, I'm sure, as the ball goes to Desarena. Desarena has it kicked away from him.
Got time.
Yep. His ball kicked out of away from Giovanni and off the corner. But, yeah, you're right. Still about 25 seconds left here.
Under 30. They need to hurry.
Not getting any big hurry, doesn't seem, as Salas will throw in. And Overton County is going to kick it right back out again. I guess the best offense here is a good defense. And down to 10 seconds. They're going to have to hurry if they're going to get a shot off here. Overton County again with a quick takeaway. Salas drives it toward the middle of the field. Down to 2, down to 1. And that is it. First half is over. 5 goals for Giovanni Desarena. 1 more for Juan Guzman. And the DeKalb County Saints, DeKalb Middle School Saints at the intermission with a 6-1 lead over Overton County. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with more DeKalb Middle School soccer on the Blitz Sports Network, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
In a world of bank mergers and acquisitions driven by the bottom line, Wilson Bank and Trust remains focused on serving the community. We're local. We're independent. The people who make decisions and help you at the window are your neighbors and friends. As your local, independent bank, Wilson Bank and Trust takes a personal approach to business by providing customized banking needs while staying committed to serving our communities across Middle Tennessee. Let our team of local banking professionals show you the hometown difference. Wilson Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy tractors are born from the legendary Bad Boy mowers from 20 to 35 horsepower. Subcompact to midsize, Bad Boy combines power, performance, comfort, and as always, builds strength to deliver the workhorse dependability you need to get the job done and done right. Homeowner, landscaper, or rancher, there's a Bad Boy tractor for you to work with an attitude. Find your Big Boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than The Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, The Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at The Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
We are at the intermission at Club Herrick Field, or Club Herrick Pitch, if you prefer, Coach. Nearby the campus of DeKalb County High School. 6-1, your DeKalb Saints leading the Overton County Wildcats here at the intermission. Giovanni Desirena with the 6th goal. Scored that first goal just 13 seconds into the first half. Got his second goal 7:23 into the first half. Third goal came with 11:39 in. Then Juan Guzman got on the board with 13:35 to play in the half. As that made it 4-0 at that point. Giovanni came back at the 15:50 mark with his fourth goal. Then would score again with 16:28 gone in the half, and with still about 11 minutes and 5 seconds left of the intermission. Overton County finally got on the board as it was Graff who got in and scored the one goal for them, Owen Graff, number 7. But we went at 11 minutes with no scoring there down the stretch as it kind of settled in. But again, you look, and Coach Noakes got some players in and out of the game there, got some reserves in, and I think really needed to get some players into this game, considering it's been almost 2 weeks since they played a match.
Well, and it's a little crisper temperature-wise, so you're going to need to keep guys loose. You're going to need guys to come out and get a break here and there. And, again, you want guys to play, and that's been part of the formula that Coach Noakes has put together all year for this tremendous season that they have had. And, yeah, Giovanni scored 4 goals. Let's get him out. And we've got some other guys who can score, and let's get some other guys some playing time. And it's kind of worked out so far. I'm a little shocked that we went 11 minutes without a goal.
Yeah, but
it happens.
And you look, they're going to have to turn around and play again tomorrow if they win today. And then they got a couple of days off after that. The championship is not until Friday. But, of course, we got to keep an eye on the weather this week. There's intermittent rain chances throughout the course of the week. So anything could change, but win today. Saints are scheduled to move on to play tomorrow, and it looks like everybody's headed back on out onto the field here for the second 30-minute half. I was going to squeeze in another break. I don't think we're going to get a chance here, Coach.
Well, they're coming out and they're ready to play.
Ready to play. If you go to our Blitz Facebook page, you can kind of keep up with the schedule, what's going on in DeKalb County this week. There have been some changes in the schedule. DeKalb West School was scheduled to play tomorrow in their sectional tournament, but that has been moved to Wednesday, as the game that was scheduled for today has been moved to tomorrow. They will play Wednesday. There's a chance of rain Wednesday. Who knows what's going to happen there, but we'll see. But that game has been moved. Tiger at softball was scheduled to play today. That's been moved to tomorrow, and so we've got some of the updates on the Facebook page, and if we get some more updates, and I'm sure there will be throughout the week, we'll keep you posted on that.
You will see lights on Danny Bond Field.
Yep.
You will hear sounds from Danny Bond Field. There are games taking place, just not our Tigerettes.
Right, exactly. They are Tigerettes getting the day off today. I'm sure doing a little scouting over at on their home field, but apparently the Danny Bond Field was in good shape. Some of the others in the area, not so much. And Danny Bond Field will host the district tournament throughout the course of the week. And, again, we'll have any updates that may come along on our DC Blitz Facebook page. So here we go, half number 2. And two teams will swap ends of the field. So DeKalb Middle will move left to right. Overton County will go right to left. There's a kick-up field. And Saints, the keeper, Bain, will come out and fire it upfield.
They've got to talk better than that. A lot of miscommunication there. Looked like it could have been in any man's land, and nobody really dictated what to do there.
Mata had it. Godinez now with it in the center of the field. Godinez back working to Mata. And up ahead, here comes a goal opportunity.
Oh, what a save.
Great save there. Godinez had a good shot on goal, but keeper comes out, makes a great save. Hats off to Kate Foster there. And ball down in the corner. And so we'll put the ball down. Williams having to hustle upfield to get there. He's like, man, I'm a lineman.
But he's happy to do it. I mean, he's got a chance at an assist right here.
He does.
No, they're throwing in.
They're throwing in, yeah.
I thought it was a corner.
No, they're throwing in. So as
now he's got to hustle back.
Yep.
Coach, why'd you do that to me? I'm not built for all this.
So I said he's a lineman. He's the enforcer on this team, one of the enforcers. As the Saints with the ball with Salas working on that far side there. And
Junior Wildcats, they've got 9 people packed in deep in the scoring zone trying to keep the Saints from taking on the 7th one.
That's the ball. Godinez, nice move there. And tried to pass in the passing lane there, cut off. Salas trying to get to it. I thought a hand hit that ball there just a second ago. But the attempted kick toward goal is going to be deflected. It'll go out, and it'll be Overton County kicking it upfield.
That was a really good shot. Just too many white jerseys to try to get through.
Well, they've got the men back on defense, so they can't afford to give. The problem is you can't afford to give up any more goals, but you need to get about 5 more on here to make a game out of this. And there's a shot into the corner. It is good. Who had it?
There's Arena.
And Giovanni again. 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the second half. And so it is now 7-1.
Yeah, defensively, as a coach, you hate to see a guy just kind of dribble his way, like a slalom through your defenders and then just have his pick of the net.
So 7-1 now. And again, they didn't stop the clock there. Maybe that's again, I don't know, because of the score where it's at or what the case may be, but the clock continued to run. The ball is out, and DMS will inbound and throw in. Overton County has possession for the moment. There's Gio over there on midfield playing a little defense as the ball kicked upfield. Godinez with the takeaway. Godinez goes up the field, but there's Ficklin. Ficklin will kick it back opposite direction. Now a little scrum for it is Overton County trying to make a play on net here. And wisely kicking it away is Ariano. He'll kick it out, and Overton County will throw in from the near side. Coach Justin Noakes is going to join us, by the way, on the second game of our doubleheader. I'm just going to let you and him talk soccer. I'm going to order me some food, and I'm going to sit here and listen.
The best combination is going to be you doing the play-by-play and him sitting in on color.
I don't know about that. I'll let y'all talk all about that terminology. Giovanni trying to get loose here and slipped and fell for a moment, recovered quickly, and he has got Ashton Jordan all over him. There's I don't know if that was deflected or not.
I thought it was, but I'd like to see him use his teammates a little bit more. They get them involved.
Yeah.
He scored 6.
6, yeah. 6 of 7.
Get those teammates involved.
7-1 is the score, and we've got 25:05 left in this 30-minute half here. And that's unless at some point becomes a 9-goal game, at which point the mercy rule will come into play. Godinez in the middle of the field. Dribbling with the ball. Beat it up ahead, Mata. Mata driving, got a goal. Give him one. And so 5 minutes and 20 seconds into the second half, it's James Mata with his first goal, and that makes it 8-1 to Dekalb Middle.
That hockey line's had a very good night tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. As tack on one more. And we'll come back to the center of the field. And Dekalb Middle, they're getting closer to their 13th win and moving on to the semifinals. Again, they will play the winner of Allgood and Cumberland County. Everybody's playing at the side of the higher seed today, and I assume that's the case tomorrow. No, the championship is at Cumberland County coming up on Friday. And right now, Overton County with the ball, trying to make a little noise here. Is Dekalb Middle in control of this one. Mata with the ball from the far sideline. Has it kicked away and out of bounds. The ball will stay with Dekalb Middle. Busy week for DeKalb County sports. We are into the spring sports postseason. School's almost out, believe it or not.
Yes.
You seem happy about that, Coach.
That's blatant. I don't know if he's just feeling sorry for Overton County or not, but that was a ridiculous push in the back.
We've seen a couple of those.
Same guy.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to foul him out of the game, he's going to keep doing it.
We need free throws.
Time for some payback.
Soccer free throws, a little.
There it is.
There you go, a little bumping and over here on the near sideline. Godinez gets in there and mixes it up with Troy Childers just a little bit.
Had somebody ask me yesterday what my plans were for the summer. I said, I don't know, but that's a good problem to have.
Oh, Summertime. It don't feel like summertime today, but it's almost here. And again, the graduation in DeKalb County is coming up next Friday. Believe it or not. Golly, it's just come and gone quickly. That'll be the 16th. Got middle with the ball out midfield.
He's going coast to coast.
He looks like he's trying to. He's trying to pass it up ahead to Giovanni. But the ball not for, I believe it was Salea who had it. Looked like he was going to go, and now Salea mixing it up defensively here on the far side, and we get a whistle. And I believe it's going to be Overton County ball, I think. We'll see as clock ticking here. Under 22 minutes left in this second half. No, I'm wrong as usual.
It's a kick.
It's a kick, and it's DeKalb Middle who will kick it in with Salea. Salea brings it in Soto. Soto's going to pass it on upfield, trying to get out ahead to Guzman. Guzman. Legs get tangled up. Guzman hangs onto the ball, going to center it up. Bring it to Godinez. Godinez fires to
what
the
a
goal.
shot.
Wow, that is a great shot. Comes with 8:38 into the second half. And Godinez is on the board. And that makes it 9-1, Coach. We are one goal away from this one being over with. And that would match the score from earlier in the season. Saints probably feeling a little sharky. Daniel keeps coming and changing the score. I keep forgetting to change.
This is a little overdue. The referee's having a little discussion with number 13, and it should have happened early.
Yeah, little late to the game there.
And
but
he's showing disrespect by still chirping.
Childers is whom you're referencing there for Overton County.
It is.
Kick up field, and it's going to be Guerra. Guerra with the kick up field. Overton County, quick takeaway, some pressure here on the near sideline, and Overton County, well, it's going to stay in bounds. I thought it might go out, but it did not. Ariano fires it back up field. Now with the ball, a little bump in there around midfield is Salas. Salas works it up to Mata.
One of those terms I gave you was advantage.
Yeah.
The official was close to calling a foul on number 7 of Overton County, but then he gives an indication like it was going to break the momentum that the Saints had offensively. They had an advantage, so he's not going to stop the play and let Overton County get set up defensively.
That's what we need to do. We need to just look at we need to share these terms with and what they mean. So, corner arc, I like that.
I did not realize that was actually a thing.
And that's where the ball is placed for a corner kick. It is called the corner arc.
Has a little painted circle, arc.
Yep. And look out, Giovanni. Is he going to go for number 10? He does, and that's it. Giovanni Desirena will kick it in and is going to do so 11 minutes and 40 seconds into the second half. Giovanni Desirena with 5th, 6th, 7th goal of the game, and that is your match. DeKalb Middle will advance on to the semifinal round with a 10-1 victory over Overton County. That's your final score, and just what we've expected from the Saints all year, Coach. They deliver yet again, and just an impressive showing against this Overton County team today.
And it's a difficult game to play. You've beaten Overton County 10-1 earlier in the season, so it's kind of tough to get up for that game and to get motivated and try to stay sharp. Offensively, you're always going to be sharp because you want those goals.
Yes.
Defensively, we saw some time in the defensive end for the Saints, a little bit more than what I thought we would get.
Mm-hmm.
But the defense has the tendency to kind of, nonchalant it here, and that's how, Graff was able to score the goal, 11:05 in the first half.
10-1 is the final. We'll come back with some final analysis. Don't forget, we've got a doubleheader today. The DeKalb County Tiger soccer team will take on Livingston coming up. That game is scheduled for 7 o'clock, and probably is not going to start early. I don't even know that the Livingston team is here yet, so we may have a bit of intermission in our coverage here. But we will take a break, and we'll come back with more DeKalb Middle School Saints soccer on the Blitz Sports Network presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Unrivaled service and practical advice from Jeff and Grant James at DeKalb County Insurance. With auto, homeowners, life and annuities, property and liability, Medicare supplement, and business policies available. Receive seriously good insurance with great coverage and prices. DeKalb County Insurance is an independent agency that shops multiple carriers, such as Erie, Allstate, Travelers, State Auto, Progressive, and many more. Call today for a quote. DeKalb County Insurance, 615-597-0660.
Are you looking for the perfect spot to celebrate life's big moments? Look no further than the Harvester, 206 West Main Street in historic downtown Smithville. Whether you're planning a dreamy wedding, a corporate retreat, or a heartfelt retirement party, the Harvester will host your event in a dynamic environment that inspires creativity. The Harvester is also a live performance venue with events ranging from bluegrass to jazz to spoken word events. Schedule a tour and let's start planning something unforgettable at the Harvester, where memories are made and every event shines.
In a world of bank mergers and acquisitions driven by the bottom line, Wilson Bank and Trust remains focused on serving the community. We're local. We're independent. The people who make decisions and help you at the window are your neighbors and friends. As your local, independent bank, Wilson Bank and Trust takes a personal approach to business by providing customized banking needs while staying committed to serving our communities across Middle Tennessee. Let our team of local banking professionals show you the hometown difference. Wilson Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all Dekalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
We're back to Clip-Herrick Field, and we are set to, well, we're not set for the high school game yet. We'll be set for it in just a little bit.
If we had only known.
If we had only known. By the way, if you tuned in early, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty. We will upload the game in its entirety without all the messed up stuff a little later on, so you can go back and of course, for anybody that goes back after the fact, players or coaches to watch it later, it'll be uploaded on our Facebook page. We will load the game up in its entirety. Big win for the Saints, Coach. 10-1, second 10-1 win over Overton County this year, and Giovanni Desarena has a big game. But it's postseason time, and the Saints, again, I thought maybe started – I hate to say they started slow when they scored a goal 13 seconds in, but I don't think they had their best A game until they kind of got in the ebb and flow of it 5-10 minutes into the match. And, again, I kind of attribute that to the layoff, maybe attribute it to the slow start just a bit.
Yeah, minute 13. Then you're looking at close to 7 minutes for the next goal, and then you're looking at 4, and then you're looking at 4, then you're looking at 1, and then they went. I'm still missing a couple in there with Mata scoring and Guzman, but yeah, it's hard to say they got off to a slow start. When they score 6 goals in the first, 20 minutes or something. But
right,
it's not really what you expect of soccer, but it's what you've come to expect of the DeKalb Middle School Saints.
Indeed, as again, 13 seconds into the first half, Giovanni Desarena scores the first goal for DeKalb Middle. They would score 6 goals in a row, 7:23 into the first half. Desarena comes back and scores. 4 minutes and 16 seconds later, he scores his third goal. Juan Guzman gets in on the act, 13:35 into the first half to go 4-0 DMS at that point. Giovanni comes back with goal number 4, 15:50 into the first half, and makes it 5-0 at that point. Giovanni then scores again, 16:28 into the first half, 6-0 at that point, and then Livingston finally gets on the board, and it was Owen Graff who gets a goal, 18:55 into the first half, made it 6-1. But we went, Coach, 11 minutes and 5 seconds there toward the end of the first half without a goal. It was a long time, and we were getting kind of bored. There's no goals being scored. But
well, it gave us an opportunity to talk a little bit about some rules and some verbiage. But yeah, it's. And when we started to see Overton County go defensively, because they were putting 9 people in the box, and several of those really good shots by the Saints were being blocked that you would see in hockey. And it's tough because you're down there and you're trying to find enough space to get a kick off.
Right.
And there's just too many white jerseys down there to do that. And so you kick a couple that are straight, and you kick a couple in the backs of the white jerseys. And so you went 11 minutes. You didn't expect Overton County to really come back and score and threaten. But so, 11 minutes seemed like a long time, but there was a reason for it.
6-1 it was at the half. Giovanni Desarena scores with 2:40 into the second half to make it 7-1. Then James Mata gets his first goal of the day as that comes 5:20 into the second half to make it 8-1. Godinez came in and he scored 8:38 into the second half as the Saints getting a lot of players involved here in the second half in the scoring. 9-1 at that point, but it's Gio who finishes it off 11:40 into the second half, and 10-1 the final score. And we talked about this. I know Giovanni gets a lot of praise and has been a great player this year, but this is a good all-around team, and we don't talk enough about them defensively either because, again, 6 goals is all they've allowed. 6 goals is all they've allowed in 30.
And take a little bit. Going to put their better players back there on defense. So typically in soccer, you're looking for your faster, more athletic kids that can really dribble and handle the ball well to be up front, your scorers, your Giovannis, your Guzmans, your Matas. And then you're going to take your Sotos, a little bit larger, still good athletes, just maybe not as agile, not as fast. They're going to be my defensive players, and I'm going to learn to read the ball and where angles are. 6 goals in a year, that says an awful lot about Bain and then Soto and Guerra and Salea and Ariano and all those guys back there because they have to overlap. They have to know when to touch it out. They have to know if this guy's caught up here, then I've got to go back in this corner, which causes a big shift like rotation in basketball sometimes. So, hats off. They put enough pressure on you offensively that make you adjust your team and your formation. And that helps their defense as well.
10-1. Again, the final score, the Saints will move on. They will play the winner of Allgood and Cumberland County tomorrow. Again, we don't have a time. We'll get that from Coach Noakes when we get into the high school game. I'm going to guess it's probably going to be around 6 o'clock, but don't hold me to that because that may not be the case. The other semifinal is going to be Prescott and Avery Trace. And then the championship, they get a couple of days off, and then we'll play Friday at Cumberland County in the championship. So a couple more games. What I really hate, Coach, they don't go beyond the conference. I would really love to see this team match up with some of the best around the state.
High school, they do. Middle school, they do not. And we're talking about the West School Bulldogs, and
Yep.
they're beginning sectionals. Is that tomorrow? I think that's their first game.
Their first game is Wednesday, actually.
And so they've got at least sectionals. I'm not sure what's beyond that for them.
State. That's it.
But unfortunately, with football, you had conference, and that was it.
Yep.
And basketball, I think that was it. Soccer, that's going to be it as well.
All right, we will have the high school game coming up. We are going to break in our coverage for just a little bit. The high school game is scheduled to start at 7 o'clock, so it's about 55 minutes until that is scheduled to get started. If they do happen to start early, of course, we'll cut back in with our coverage. But hang out and get ready for high school soccer. It's DeKalb County and Livingston. In the second game of our doubleheader, we'll have all the coverage right here on DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.